Xbox ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video from your gracious host, Sega Man. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing well. This weekend, I wasn't able to have a podcast because I've been busy with family uh, things that I had to do this weekend. Coming up in the week, maybe a Monday or maybe a Tuesday, I plan on getting the panel together and doing an Outlaws of Xbox podcast because I just really been busy with family and my family comes first. And my podcast and everything else comes second. It's always family first. So I'm gonna reach out to my brother, Tuckmaster, Unlimited Productions, and Others Inc. He bought everybody. I'm gonna reach out to them, see if we can get E-Rock on too, if possible. But we're going to do a podcast this upcoming week. It's going to be one of those days. I don't really want to do the podcast around when our brother Unlimited does his. Like sometimes he does it on a Wednesday or a Thursday. So I'm going to get together with him and see what's going on. Shout out to the first lady of chat, Dea4568. Big shouts out to her. It's good to add her, to our podcast. We are very humble and grateful to have her, to hear a woman's perspective, a lady of gaming, and her opinions. So we're very glad to have her. Big shouts out to my brother, T Reaper. Brother, I hope you're doing very well. I hope you're doing very well. Also, we're going to try to get my brother Sega Forever on. I've been listening to his last podcast, and yeah, he's been on fire. So big shouts out to my brother Sega Forever, man, my Hawaiian brother, with the Wrecking Crew podcast, which we also participate in. So big shouts out to him. But what I wanted to talk about in this video, guys, I don't want it to go super long. It might be not long, not super long, but maybe a little long, because this is something that I've had on my mind. Gaming is about choice. I've been out in these gaming streets for so long, and we plan to do a podcast. I believe me, Sega Forever, and Hebot, about Sega and different things like that that's going on in gaming. And gaming is honestly, guys, it's about choice. Okay, people wanting to invade the choices that you make in gaming is just wrong. It's toxic, and we don't need it in the gaming community. You all very well know that we're Xbox fans, and we're always gonna be to the grave, Xbox fans, and that's what console of choice we choose to play on. Okay, um, you have the pony bots out here that they try to damage control everything that Microsoft does. Rather it be getting acquisitions with like the ABK deal or anything like that. I think the Bethesda, I can't even talk. Bethesda ZeniMax really made them think a little, open their eyes a little bit about what Microsoft can do. It's not against, and this is what people don't understand. Pony bots out there, I honestly, well, some of them are really that stupid, but most of them are not. It's not about hurting Sony, okay? It's about helping these game studios and having them come aboard the Xbox platform, okay? So if Sony was to go out and purchase Bethesda ZeniMax, uh, I'm not going to be upset. Why should I be upset? If they're going to go out there and do that, that's fine. That's not going to deter me from playing my Xbox. That's not going to make me leave the Xbox. This is what you guys need to understand. You want people like me, Hebot, and E-Rock, and, Sega Forever and 100, all the guys Unlimited. You want us, honestly, to leave Xbox. And I think you really want us to do videos against Xbox and turn against Xbox. That's what I think you really want. I think you really want that. But that's just a fantasy that you have in your mind that'll never come to fruition. That's never going to happen. We're consumers of Xbox. We're highly invested in the Xbox ecosystem, and it's like I said, it's about choice, guys. It's about choice, and we choose to play on Xbox. Xbox is our brand of system. Also in that is Others Inc. You're not going to convince Others Inc. to go over to PlayStation. You're just not. It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen, Pony Bots. It's just not going to happen. You know, the ABK deal will go through. It's a done deal. You know, I know we're beating it like a dead horse, but we know it's going to go through. You know, I mean, people in the back of their mind, if there's any inkling that something happens, that's not going to deter or stop Microsoft from buying game studios. And that's what you guys don't understand. They possibly are going to buy Sega. Okay, that's a big asset to Microsoft and Xbox if they get Sega, because they're sitting on a lot of rich IPs that I own that they can bring back to life and make it even more awesome and better with today's standards in graphics, color, and technology. Games like Alter Beast, uh, games like Golden Axe, just to name a few, they can do that. You know? Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. So that's not going to stop Microsoft from doing what they're doing when it comes to the gaming division of the company. It's just not going to happen, you know? You guys been on this treadmill since 2013, and your treadmill tires are starting to tighten up and come to a stop. It's time to get off that treadmill, ponies, pony bots. It really is. I mean, there's just nothing else you can say or do. You can damage control all you want. That Microsoft, it's a shame they're buying these companies and they're doing this and that. You got to understand, as a consumer, okay, and people that just might not have enough money to buy these games and they can get them on Game Pass for a monthly subscription, is saving that gamer money. I don't know what you guys are not getting. I really think in the end all be all of this whole situation with Xbox and PlayStation, you want PlayStation to do exactly what Microsoft is doing with Xbox, and you guys know it. You're never going to admit it, and we all know that. Me, he bought Sega Forever, all of us, Others Inc., Unlimited, all of us. We know that's what you want. You want a real Game Pass. That's what you want. Your exclusive games in PlayStation day and date, and you're never, in my opinion, you're never going to get that, because you know why? They're anti-consumer and they're greedy. They would rather you go out there and pay $70 for that game, rather it's digital or physical, when they can just give you guys a real monthly subscription, a real Game Pass, and then put those games in there day and date. PlayStation Plus and Spartacus or whatever, it's a failure. It's not doing what Ultimate Game Pass is doing. It's just not, and you guys know that. There's also incentives in that also. Other things like earning Microsoft points to buy games with points and not use one red cent out of your pocket, out of your wallet. No dollar, no cent, no nothing. You can do it weekly, every day. When you get up, when you come home from work, you can get Microsoft points that add in to Microsoft money, gift cards that you can either give away on your podcast if you do podcasts, use them for yourself. You can even use the money to buy those new Starfield headphones, a new Starfield controller, games. Believe it or not, possibly an Xbox Series S or X. You can have over 100, I guess, dollars or whatever, and you can use that and pay the difference. So in every aspect and milk and cranny With Xbox, you're saving money. It doesn't take a rocket scientist, guys, to really understand what Microsoft and the gaming division of Xbox is doing for their consumers. It's just not. It's about choice, guys, and we choose Xbox, and we're always going to. You guys need to understand that. Nothing's going to change. I can take my PC that I'm doing this, my laptop that I'm doing this video on right now for you guys, take it on vacation, and play all my Xbox games on it, right? If I don't want to do that, I could take my Samsung phone and play all my games on here that I own and an Ultimate Game Pass. I don't need to pack up my Series X. I could play my games anywhere. And that's what's the greatest thing about what Microsoft is doing with gaming. You have a lot of choices. They gave you a choice not to buy an Xbox and to play it on your PC if you have one or your phone. You can have a really nice phone and enjoy great gaming on it, cloud gaming, everything that Microsoft and Xbox has to offer. On the other hand, PlayStation, it's not there. Nintendo Switch is a nice portable system. If you don't want to own a Steam Deck, or I forgot the one Microsoft is supporting, okay? If it's too much for you, to be honest with you, all right, you can buy a Nintendo Switch and play games on the go. It's the best, in my opinion, the best entry form into playing portable games on the go. I mean, a Steam Deck, I believe, costs more than a Switch. So if you want and you like portable on the go, and you want to play a different type of games and Nintendo games, the Switch is it for you. I preferably use my Switch for on the go gaming. I've played it and tried it on my TV, but it's basically an on the go system for me. Uh, you know, that my wife bought me for a gift. And I like it. But my choice will always be, when it comes to gaming, period, is Xbox. I can play that on the go. So either I can play my Switch, my games on my laptop, or on my phone. Choices. It's all about choice when it comes to gaming, you know? And right now, and it's kind of sad, to be honest with you, that Sony is doing this to themselves. I mean, they're the ones that are digging their own grave. It's not us, the content creators of Xbox. It's Sony. It's not us. It's Sony. They're very anti-consumer. You know, you're not getting your money for your buck out of that system. You're just not. There's reports that the new RPG that came out was crashing systems. I forgot the name of it, guys. I can't think of it right now. Final Fantasy, I believe, crashing systems and different things like that. So the end all be all, guys, is that Microsoft is definitely the best place to play right now when it comes to value. And people complain about Ultimate Game Pass going up $1 or $2. It's still worth your buck. It is. You got over 400 games you can play in there. It's still worth the value. It really is. To be on the Xbox. That's my opinion. I have friends that own the PlayStation 5 and they find more value in the Xbox than the PlayStation 5. It's collecting dust. It really is. I'm not lying. They have both systems and Unlimited's one of them. And it's collecting dust because there's more value more choice and different types of games, to be honest with you, with the indies on there and everything. There's more choice on the Xbox. There just is. And it's very affordable. The Xbox Series S right now that's coming out with the 1 terabyte is very popular right now. Very popular. And it's going to sell like hotcakes this upcoming fall, winter, holiday season. It is. That's an entry point in for somebody that doesn't want a series X, that doesn't just wants all digital games. And with a 1 terabyte, are you kidding me? It's gonna fly off the shelves like hotcakes. Nice matte black finish, really nice looking. It's a very attractive system, and it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell. People were very shocked when they seen that, especially the 1 terabyte. Very shocked. Thought that was awesome, you know. So on that note, guys, what I'm trying to say is a lot of my partners out here, my brothers in Xbox, rather be 100, Flip, and all these guys in my crew, Ebot and all them. It's about choice, guys. And we choose Xbox because Xbox is really the best place to play right now. It just really is. When it comes to a gaming console, it's the Xbox because it's the best value for your buck. I own PlayStation systems, okay? I own them. PS3, PS2, PS1. I own them, okay? I got a piece of their anti consumerism when I called them one time for something that happened and they didn't want to give me my money back. The guy told me next time if this happens, it's not coming back to you. He told me that. You'll have to do something else. This has happened with my PlayStation 3. It's a true story. You know? I don't trust them at all. They're not for the consumers. The only thing they're for is your money. That's it. Not getting good help. Customer service is terrible. Very terrible. Getting hacked, different things like that. It's very terrible on their side right now, guys. It really is. I'm not trying to throw shade. It just is. And now with this ABK deal and PlayStation rearing its ugly head, stuff that's coming up about them, it's not looking good for the gaming community on the PlayStation side. All seriousness, it's not. It really isn't. He came out and said that he just doesn't want Xbox and Microsoft to get Activision. He came out and said that. He don't care about you guys. He doesn't. He does not care about the consumers. He showed that. And you guys still want to stick with him and choose to be on that side? That's up to you. I'm not asking you to come on the Xbox side. I'm not asking you to come over here. If you want to come over, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. But what I'm saying is we were never turncoats. We always stayed with the Xbox, no matter what. It doesn't matter how many consoles that your system of choice sells. In reality, that doesn't matter at all. It's the software, and we've told you this plenty of times, everybody. It's not that console. We don't care if you sold 15 billion consoles. The consoles don't matter at the end of the day. It's the games that you're playing on that console. That's what matters. And right now, and for the future, I don't know if you guys forgot. Microsoft is a software company. Software beats hardware. Remember what I'm telling you. Let me say it one more time. Software beats hardware. So when you get mad and say something about Xbox and you say, well, Sony has 16 million, or let's say, 35 million, 40 million PlayStation 5s. That doesn't mean anything out there. That does not mean anything because they have millions of consoles out there. It doesn't matter. In all retrospect and reality, it does not matter, guys. It's the software. I know you're in denial, and that's fine. Microsoft right now on Xbox is kicking ass. They are. And the social media and gaming community, the toxicity is trying to find every little nook and cranny of bad Xbox news to put out there. Or lie about things. And they get caught with their pants down when people like Unlimited, Hebot expose them. Sega Forever, 100. All the brothers out there. And then you have nothing to say about it, or you'll go to calling names or racial slurs and epithets and different things like that because you know in reality that you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You cannot make Microsoft go away because it's not going anywhere. Microsoft is a behemoth of a company, and Microsoft, by no means, has not gone anywhere. The company that will disappear, though, if they keep up their bad business practices, anti-consumerism, and are not for the PlayStation true gamers, are going to go away. That's the truth. Alright guys, so I wanted to make this video. I will be back with a podcast this week. I'm going to talk to my brothers. I'm busy today. It's Sunday. I'm doing stuff. I had things to do with my family again today. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'll be able to do a podcast today. But I'm doing this video. Alright? Big shout out to the chat that support our podcasts. The Outlaws of Xbox podcast, The Unlimited Truth, the Wrecking Crew podcast. We got next when Hebot can do it. The Lions Den with Tuckmaster. 100 Intramedia Gaming. Day One podcast. Big shout out to all these big brothers out here. 108's Dragon. Big shout out to all them out here, man. Fighting the good fight at Xbox. That's the way it is. So, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Spend some time with your family or get some gaming in. You know? Because it's good right now for us as Xbox guys. You should be very proud and happy with Xbox. You really should. Don't let nobody ever deter you at all. Don't let nobody ever deter you. Before I go, I had a friend that did that. Real quick story. A GameStop employee convinced him to sell his Xbox One X, right? This is back in the day, and get a PlayStation 4. So this day he regretted doing that. Because he found out later on, and didn't even think about it, that the one and done games wasn't for him. He knew there was more longevity on the Xbox side of things when it comes to gaming. So he went back and got another Xbox and sold his PlayStation 4. Because he was very upset with it. That guy convinced him, though. I'll give him that. He was a good salesman. At the end of the day, he didn't win because he liked the PlayStation 4 for a little while. And he said, this is not for me. I'm going back to Xbox. And that's where he is today, and that's where he's staying today. Xbox is the best value for your buck, guys. It's the best value for your wallet, for your pocket as a consumer for gaming. So you don't have to spend that $70 that you could be spending on your kids, on a phone bill, gas for the car, whatever. It's the best value for your buck, no matter if it goes up a couple dollars. All right? Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die, we multiply. And you know what your boy Sega Man always truly says, that is the truth till today. And people, I love when they do it in their podcasts and in their videos. We are eating good over here, baby. Peace.